Cross 1,000 borders just so I can be with you. Loving you's a mission, but I'm ready, ready. 1,000 borders just so I can be with you. This love I got is nothing to be played with.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to another edition of Angie and Ollie.
Ollie and Angie.
And it's actually Angie and Ollie, ladies first. I'll put your name first.
Oh, I thought that because you're my leader, my boy, my homie, Ollie and Angie.
Yeah.
Wow.
Enjoying this cup of tea because it's cold out here in Cape Town.
Babe, you're not dressed warm. That's why you're cold.
But it is cold in Cape Town nonetheless, because if you have to dress warm, therefore it is cold.
Good.
Moving on swiftly, my dear. So today we have a very interesting topic. Don't mind the dogs, they've been acting crazy all week.
The dogs are frustrated, they need to be walked.
Try Jay!
Imagine saying, woof, woof. You see?
Hey! Try Jay!
5 minutes later.
Hey!
They don't know the master.
It's okay, it's okay.
Anywho, so today we have a very cool topic to discuss. So the entire channel is centered around like good advice on couples and marriage and relationships and all that type of stuff. Disclaimer, from a Christian perspective. So yeah, that's kind of where our worldview sits at. So having done that, Angie, we were actually chatting just this past week, and we're like, yo, wouldn't it be cool if we actually got the other side of the spectrum, right? So what is like the worst advice people have had relationship-wise? Because we obviously want to give the opposite of that worst advice, right? So what is the worst advice you've heard when going into a marriage or going into a relationship? What are the kind of the dodgy things that you came across? And it was actually, it was actually quite entertaining,
It was interesting.
So today we're gonna go through a couple of those. And let us know what you think about them. Let us know if you have any brand new ones that we've never heard of. Put them in the comment section. Some of them are cringeworthy.
But I think the best thing first before we start is to say thank you to everybody, all the married couples, all the people dating. I think it was everybody.
All the single folk as well.
The people that commented, really, we thank you for that.
We ran a poll on Instagram in case you're wondering. So
so it's not just our...
Yeah, we asked a question on Instagram. So we got a couple of answers, so we're going to give those ones as well as a couple of our own ones. Anyway, my dear.
Okay. Are you in?
Before we start, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like it. Share it,
tell
comment.
your friends.
Do whatever you need to. And yeah, please do let people know if you're liking the videos, you're liking the page, you're liking the two of us. Please do. Sharing is caring. And yeah, besides that, we really love to have different opinions and ideas and stuff. So if you have any ideas of what we can do on the channel, any topics you want us to discuss and tackle, we do know we have a couple in our inbox we haven't got to just yet. So if you have sent one, don't lose heart. We are still working towards that. So we're kind of going step by step, and we will get to every single one. So please do not hesitate to do that. Like, share, subscribe, comment, click the bell icon, and all those wonderful things. And in case you also want to...
Apparently the bell is called the notification gang.
Okay.
That's what people call it.
So the notification gang, click the notification gang. And follow us on Instagram if you'd like to do as well, Angie&Olie. And it's Angie_Olie on Instagram.
I keep getting lost because I keep saying Ollie because I like saying Ollie first.
You like me to be first?
Yeah.
My sister.
Wow. Okay. Look, this guy just wants me to just continue complimenting him.
It's a good cup of tea. Let's go, babe. Let's go.
All right. Cool. So, comment number 1 that we got. This is the worst.
Brace yourselves. The worst advice ever received for relationships, marriages, etc. etc.
Good.
So this one was to a married person, and it says to a married lady.
You have to give context.
No, because sometimes a kid is married. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, don't ask your husband where he was.
Hey!
That will never work.
My friend, I'm disappointed in you.
First of all, how did you even leave without me knowing?
No, leaving is not a problem. Like if I leave in the morning to go to work, I've left to go to work.
But you've even told me you've gone to work.
I know, but the point is, like, on my way back, if I don't come home like at 6,
yeah,
I pull up like at 8, 9.
Brother, all the locks will have changed.
Don't ask me where I've been. Who do you think you are?
That is the worst. That's bad, eh?
It's dodgy. Like, no. I just
don't say.
I don't see why. Like, if you
just leave it right there. It's just bad advice. That is terrible.
It's terrible advice because if, like, from the premise of a relationship being a partnership, right? The premise of a relationship being two people coming together to do life together. You should never be afraid to ask someone a simple question of, hey, you're coming home later than usual. Where were you at?
Exactly.
And if homeboy has nothing to hide, he should not have any issues telling you, oh, actually, on my way home, I did A, B, C, and D. However, if you actually have a good husband, chances are he should probably let you know when plans change before you have to ask.
Chances are he will let you
know. He will, yeah. So it's a big red flag if homeboy is out here living his best life.
Why are you asking me
up in them streets? And like, why, what? Are you my mother?
Why did you have to speak like that? Are you my mother?
Yeah. But regardless. Regardless of his accent.
That's just bad advice, okay? It's good. Yeah, okay, let me go to the next one. Men like to get all the credit, so give it to them.
I beg, shut up your mouth. Sissy, I am angry. Don't even make me mad.
Get out of here, man.
And they love with their minds, not their hearts.
Ah.
So you're loving me with your mind, my guy?
Yeah, I think you're hot.
Wow. That's terrible, man.
That's dodgy, bro. In case you don't know why it's dodgy, number one, no one should ever get credit for something they didn't do.
Good.
Doesn't matter who you is. Doesn't matter where you're from. If you don't do it, you don't deserve the credit for it.
You deserve that cup, babe. You are a good dad.
And besides that,
you deserve that cup.
Men loving with their minds. Thank you.
So you love with your mind?
No, I think maybe the person was confused. I think they're trying to say men are more logical. And driven more
and
with
then the ladies are more feeling like
more
emotion,
feeling.
maybe.
But it doesn't mean you love with your mind. I don't know.
Yeah, your sounds cold. Hi. Wait, okay. The next one. Relationships are a jungle. It's survival of the fittest. Where are we? Oh my God. Amazon. Is it Amazon?
Amazon, yeah. The Amazon rainforest in Brazil.
Hey, relationships are a jungle.
Survival of the fittest. Hey.
You are finished with this. You know you've been saying hey the whole
like I'm just touched. Like if that's how you feel, then Zach.
Let me out.
Anyway, if that's how you feel, chances are you probably are not moving in the right circles.
Jungle.
If
survival of the fittest means you could kill.
No, whoever's kill or be killed, then it's like take or it's like I think on your Jula 99 where the person says ow. Everyone is cheating. Are we the first to cheat?
Yeah. And who says if they want I'm here? No, that's terrible.
So if that's kind of the circles you're running in, like
you think you need to pause.
I'd highly recommend you pump the brakes and really reevaluate the environments you hang out in, reevaluate the people you rock with, reevaluate the people you find attractive, reevaluate everything.
I was trying to think, would I survive in that junk?
I wouldn't, bro. Like I really wouldn't survive in dating right now. Like the dating scene now,
it's rough.
From what I hear,
it's hectic.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's hectic. You must say thank you to God.
Muchas gracias, señor.
Then it said, if it's hard, it's not worth it. Absolute nonsense.
Well, you answered yourself. Like, this is something which is part of our worst relationship advice as well.
It's not worth
where they tell you marriage is not for children. So marriage is difficult. You have to be strong. You know, you have to just stay in there. You have to what? So why are we getting in?
Why are we signing up for that thing?
Why would I sign up for that joint? Like no.
No.
Like I wouldn't sign up for something.
Actually, talking about marriage is hard. There's one of the comments because it's still in the same line of someone who was talking about how the first year of marriage is like the hardest.
Why do you have to say hard like that?
Because for you to hear that it was hard, I imagine that the person wrote that.
What is true is that no two couples have the same experience.
No.
As in, for some people, the first year is really difficult in adjusting.
Yeah.
Right? That's probably linked up to, say, for example, you've lived alone for a very long time, or you're both quite stubborn and like you have your ways of doing things. So there will be that friction of adjusting and adapting. For some other people, however, the first 2 years, 3 years, like
it's a breeze.
like a breeze, like a honeymoon.
It's like oh my god.
So we won't say that the advice is completely a lie.
Yeah.
But what we will say is something having to be hard for it to be worth it is a messed up mentality, because it's like being sadistic, like it has to hurt to feel nice.
Okay.
No.
It doesn't, bro. Like you can literally have a relationship where you're happy, your partner's happy, you're just happy. Like don't look for problems. Like if there's no problem, you just get along, and that's actually the aim here. Like over time as you grow.
I think you've put it in a nice way in one of the videos before. You just said it's an effort. It's where I'm gonna make a consistent effort to be conscious of another person. So I don't think it's hard. Hard is not the word.
No.
It's just to say that there is work you must put in.
So I wouldn't use the word hard.
No. Okay, this one is that her role is just to cook and give me sex.
Hey, what do you say?
Just to cook and give me sex. Just to cook and give me sex. 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 Just to cook and give me sex. What are we living in? The what is it? The olden days.
Before you give advice, those two things, give them.
Okay.
Give them regularly, man.
Are you not ashamed?
What's this guy talking about? Are you talking to me? Are you talking
My friend, why? No, let's be objective.
I was thinking, okay, why are you doing that?
No, the person said he was given advice to say that the woman's role is to cook and give sex.
My God, that's a lot.
It's a lot, bro.
Cook and give sex, and then what?
That's the thing.
So that's like my life.
That's where it sucks. Like those two things must be on that list.
Yeah, it's
of activities. Extramural activities must include, those things.
Why are you so happy about this part?
Tell me a man who's not happy about that part.
Oh yes.
Especially part B. You didn't pay that thing.
Tout ça. What is this?
Puis-je avoir ce truc là?
That does not sound proper. The role. Okay, we have more roles than that. Okay.
Yeah.
There is more things that we can. Well, I'm not gonna lie and say it's not part of the things we do, but it's not even like
it's an integral part.
It's not even just a woman's part. This was an advice to a man.
You must also give that thing, my brother.
Okay.
Brother, please get behind the stove.
It's in the Bible.
Okay, do something.
Do not hold each what? Do not hold yourselves.
You don't even know the scripture.
I'm trying to paraphrase it.
No, there's no paraphrasing here.
Do not withhold.
If you don't know the scripture,
do not withhold your bodies from one another unless for a consecrated time of prayer and fasting.
Okay, let's
otherwise,
oh my God,
give that thing.
Okay, but suddenly then we're coming into a time of renewal. I'm just reminding.
The scripture also says, if you agree. Go Google as the
time of renewal.
If you agree to be separated.
I agree to be separated.
You agree. It's the two of us that must agree.
What are you saying?
Anyway, look, the truth is, right, we're making light of it, but for some people, this is unfortunately the reality, right?
Yeah.
If you're a man and you are limiting the value add of a woman in your life to cooking and sex,
wow,
then, my brother, just pay for it. To be frank with you, like, what's the point? Like, there's so much more.
Pay for it. Are you encouraging
I'm
people
not. I'm just saying.
No. They must just go jump in the lake.
Are you encouraging suicide?
No, they must. I need to say no.
No, but look, we're being silly. The point is, like you as a woman should never settle for a man that sees you as not being able to contribute intellectually and in other ways to the household.
Yeah.
And you as a man should be very wary of the way you think.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot that you're missing out of on.
Missing out on.
Yes, English, hey.
You English.
There's a lot that you're missing out on, and it's quite unfortunate that you would limit your relationship to that. It's very limiting and it's quite annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Times have changed, bro.
Big time. What's next?
Yeah, okay. The man is always right.
Any honest man will tell you that's the biggest lie.
You know why I'll say that? I have a live experience. I have 1 minute to say this. This morning.
Why are you bringing up this morning?
Or today.
Why you bring up today? Because the video is not going to go out today, so it's irrelevant.
Whichever day that they're going to watch it. Okay, let me tell you an incident that's happened.
Why is the incident relevant? Because I've already agreed that we lie.
So why can't I give an example? Like, don't you embellish on what I say?
But embellish when I've already admitted guilt.
Ooh, you have admitted guilt.
We are not always right. Move on. You want to just expose me?
I want to. Oh, now we're talking about exposure.
My sister, tell the story.
Moving on.
Tell the story.
Okay, someone told.
Now you've given people a desire. Tell the story.
Yes. I wanted you to tell me to tell the story.
Tell it.
This guy tells me that I took away his blue crew neck. I'm going to even be specific.
I wanted to wear it today.
Exactly. And he goes, you took it from me yesterday. I'm like, bruh, I did not take this away from you. I'm telling you, you did. You just forgot where you put it. Whoa, 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 whoa. And you can imagine, blah, 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 wada, wada. Guess where the guy finds the crew neck? In the boot. The whole boot of the car. When did I go to the boot? And he was convinced I took it. So
I wouldn't put it past it to have quickly snuck out while I was saying, where's it? Boot.
Really? Wow. Anywho. So.
Moral of the story is, any self-respecting human being on the planet knows that they can never always be right. So that having been said, any man that tells you they're always right, or any person that tells you a man is always right, is clearly delusional.
So were you right or wrong?
I was wrong, and there have been many occasions where I've been wrong about things.
Many.
Yeah,
you
lot. Too. Don't act like you're the one who's always right.
A lot of them.
Yeah,
compared to my few.
What?
Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. Someone told my husband that he should never tell me when he has money or how much he earns.
Devil is a liar.
Are you not ashamed?
Really?
The devil and his mother-in-law are liars.
What did you say?
Wow.
They are witches and warlocks.
My whole husband, I
they
must never
fly
know.
at night. The devil and his mother.
I imagine that.
Look, Bible says,
Yeah.
where your treasure is, there your heart is also.
Yeah.
So if you are unable to be very open about finances, and we're going to have a whole separate video about finances and like what we feel, in our opinion, based on scripture and our experience, is the best way to handle finance as a couple. But if you're unable to be open about your finances to the person you're married to, it's a very, very big red alarm.
Yeah.
So that like money should be one of the things that you're most open with about, because it's literally the person you're with forever, you know? So it's very important that we...
But I think this also breeds a bigger problem. You know, it starts with little secrets or little hideouts. Then you have bigger problems. Not just the husband. Like if I can now start keeping things away from you.
But this person is probably the same person that says the woman must cook and give sex. It's probably the same dude.
No, but it's actually not the same dude.
No, it's the same guy who won't tell you how much he makes or where the money is.
They're friends, okay.
They're
friends.
Same guys.
WhatsApp.
They play golf together.
Yeah, they're admin in
They're both admin in that WhatsApp group.
And never trust a man, they always cheat.
Who be you? Where you they talk by heart for this house inside? Who be you?
Wow, okay, you know what? This one is just terrible. I know that there's been statements about men are dogs. If they're dogs, why are you with a dog?
That's not the point.
Let
me take a different angle. Men have dropped the ball significantly, right?
It's fine.
Yes, which is fine. And it actually seems to be that it's the vast majority of men that are irresponsible when it comes to relationships and families, right? Just based on statistics, like the single parent homes. Like say watch television, right? How many times you see I was raised in a single parent home. My mom raised me. I was raised by my grandmother.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, look at Father's Day. Like, why is Father's Day not so huge? Because
well,
a lot of fathers.
Like that.
That's because I'm still here, you know. So, how many fathers are in the homes, you know? And those that are in the homes, how many of them are involved?
Yeah, but still, it's not good advice.
No, what I'm saying is, I can understand where this person is coming from and the frustrations that they experience, but I will say that you should never take any one thing as gospel truth across the board.
That's true.
Even if there's a million bad men, you always find good solid men as well.
Yeah.
So don't walk into life expecting someone to cheat or normalizing it or making it okay.
That's true.
It's not okay.
Right. No matter what a woman goes through, you keep quiet and persevere.
Get out of here, man.
Yo, no matter what I'm feeling, I must just persevere.
No matter what you are going through, whether I'm abusing you, whether I'm
what are you abusing
neglecting you, you must just persevere. Hold on.
No, I think this year's scripture is used wrong, babe. You know that whole, persevere builds.
Perseverance builds.
This is not the scripture for it.
Nah, fam.
So you beat me, you punch me, I'm there.
Nah.
You come, you talk however, I'm there.
That's not love, guys.
No, that's not helpful.
Love. That's not healthy.
And I don't even think that's what God desires for us people.
It's not about thinking. It's not.
Yeah, well,
it's not full stop. It's not. Yeah.
That's not right.
That's not true.
So
if you're going through a lot,
yeah,
you're going through something.
Yeah.
You need to speak out about it. Like, I'm not saying at the first sign of trouble you leave
Run
and
away. No,
divorce or get out the relationship.
No.
What I am saying is, if you really do genuinely love this person and something is going on that is making you uncomfortable or uneasy or just it's not healthy, reach out and deal with it. Right? If you cannot remedy the situation, it's getting worse, get out.
And if the person is actually beating you, report them.
Yeah.
I take them to the police. Actually, it's not even because you don't love them. It's for their good too.
Yeah, find help. I would always advocate for first doing your best to resolve and fix and rescue and recover.
Yeah.
But if the individual who is the perpetrator of these crimes is unrepentant or just doesn't agree to change, then I would highly recommend that you spend a lot of time in prayer, but at the same time be pragmatic about what you do.
Yeah.
Too many people have been killed, murdered, and just lives have been damaged because of their refusal to see the signs.
They call it
passion killings.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that. Like, nah, they don't. Anyway.
Okay, moving on. Test out the goods. Have sex so that I don't marry someone who doesn't satisfy me. What a wow.
God will judge you.
Test out the goods.
A human being is not a car.
Hey.
And I will give you a
Repeat that.
A human being is not a car. Hey. You can't test it out and figure out if someone will satisfy you. Because one of the key things or key elements to being satisfied sexually is being 100% comfortable with the person.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And that level of comfort and openness comes over time, especially in the safety of a marriage.
Good.
Whenever there's any element of fear, nervousness, or uncertainty, you're never going to experience the maximum enjoyment that you would have, right? If I'm nervous that I'm going to catch an STD or catch a pregnancy that I'm not planning on having, if I'm not 100% confident that you love me,
you're not even in the comfort of your home.
I'm not in the comfort of my home, bent over backwards in the back of someone's dirty car. Like, you're never going to experience like what it is. So the false sense that someone is going to satisfy you because you've trialed it out is a myth, because in addition to that, not everybody brings their A game every day.
Yes.
There's so much to discover with time.
Yeah.
Like talking about satisfaction.
But it's a myth. It's a myth.
Does it make sense?
It does make sense.
No?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Like, by virtue of trying out to see, there's always going to be that element of what if there's more. So for example, I hook up with Susie and Susie blows my mind, and then I'm like, ooh, what if there's more? Then I hook up with Sarah and Sarah's like, yo, that's even better than Susie.
Exactly.
Where do you stop?
Actually, by the time you get to your marriage, and then let's say you're married, and then you think, my wife, it's Susie. Susie could have handled me right now.
Yeah, you're creating problems, right?
Yeah, you are creating
problems. It's not a solution, it's more problem creation.
Okay.
And yeah, it's messed up. Don't do it.
Don't do it. And this one is that I shouldn't initiate new things in the bedroom because hubby will think I'm loose.
Label.
Yay. No. I don't know. Well, I speak for myself. I don't know if there are many men that will be adverse to wifey saying, hey, it's something new. Obviously, that might be a thing. So it's important that you know each other as a couple. Like we always say that whatever we give as advice is based on what we know, right? Yes. And we don't know everything. So there are always exceptions to what we offer. But the key to any relationship starts with knowing each other, right? If you know that your guy is a calmer temperament or is just not that way inclined, and it's important that you have honest conversations, right? Because obviously everything you know or everything you try comes from somewhere. Yeah. It doesn't just materialize in thin air in your mind to think about doing something. So chances are, if you are wanting to introduce something in the bedroom that you've never done before, you must have either seen it somewhere or had experienced it somewhere, which is not a problem in itself, right? That would have been dealt with as a separate issue. However, don't just spring it on someone in the middle of the act and then now I'm like, huh? Hey,
what is this?
I don't know how to feel at that point. I'm like, I'll just sit in a corner and cry at this point. So don't do that. Like either way, like whether it's the lady doing it or whether it's the guy doing it, like don't just spring surprise activities there live.
But I think that's why you have to have a healthy communication.
Yeah, so it's super important that the main thing you push for in a relationship is to be as friendly and as close as homies and buddies with your partner as possible.
I think part of the best advice that we got in premarital counseling, which was great, was that whatever you do, make sure that both you as a couple are comfortable. Like there's no one feeling like, oh my God, what is this person doing to me? And you know, you always have to talk about things with each other.
So these conversations become extremely awkward and difficult when you guys don't relate at that level.
Yeah, it's like transactional.
It's transactional, so it becomes like very awkward. Like, how do I ask him to do this, or how do I ask her to do that? But if you guys are really friends, you could be like, yo, there's this thing.
This is great.
Right.
Please stop there.
Why is the dog so rowdy today? But just to not go too long into this, right? It's husbands will generally not fault you for trying something new.
Yes.
Okay, the other one was an aunt
gave this advice.
Yeah, gave the advice to say you never ask your husband how much he earns. You must keep it a secret. Keep a
secret savings bank account for yourself. We spoke about this already.
Secrecy.
Move on.
Yeah, no.
If you're not prepared to share your money stories, there's a lot more you're hiding.
Okay, then that I must handle all the finances in the household to prevent my husband from sending money to his mother. Hey! Without telling me.
Chai! There is God.
Whoever told you that is a witch.
No.
What did you say?
That is really terrible.
You and your husband should be very comfortable and happy to support your parents.
Yes.
And if your husband sends money to his mother, it should make you happy.
Exactly.
If you send money to your mother, your husband should be happy.
Like I don't even...
It is not a cause for tension.
Yeah.
If you don't have money, you don't have money. You can't send what you don't have. But if you have money, why would you stop your husband from sending money to his mom?
Imagine.
Or how would you feel?
Wicked.
Like how would you feel if your husband prevented you from sending money to your parents or to your siblings? So it's very important that you don't allow people like this to talk into your lives, because clearly they've got nothing positive to tell you. Like, it's not about who handles finances, it's our money. We're together in this.
So a whole aunt
is telling you,
like a whole mature
to
woman,
prevent your husband from sending money to his mother. The mother he knew for years before he met you. You must just throw her away because he met you.
That is not honorable even 1 second.
That aunt, don't let her into your house ever again.
Ever. No, it's true. That's not a good thing. Okay. The worst marriage advice I ever received was that all men cheat as long as he doesn't show you its respect.
You're corrupt. You're corrupt. Your mind and your inside dirty.
So he must cheat, but you must not find out.
He must not know.
If you don't know, he's respecting you.
So this came out of
it's
someone.
It's a lie. Whoever told you that is either cheating
yes.
or has been cheated on so much that they've created an ideology to save themselves from pain.
Yes.
So don't buy into that anymore.
Okay. Then we've got the last one. This one was very interesting. No, it's not here.
Okay.
Yes, from Anonymous.
This one was gross. It was actually quite gross.
It was gross and it was quite...
But we have to mention it because it's funny.
Yes. So this person got advice from a friend, a very close friend who's married, like married before.
These friends, bro.
Married before, which means the friend did it. So basically the advice was that, my friend, you know you're about to get hitched, right? Yes, friend.
On the wedding night.
On the wedding night.
When you do the deed.
Yeah. When you consummate the marriage. Right. You know that there will be liquids.
Just say what they
that
are.
Happened. And
we're not taking all the liquids here. There was one specific liquid she was told to use.
The man's liquid.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I'm trying to be diplomatic here.
It's literally biology, bro.
Yes, you can say
semen. Say semen. Say it.
Salmon.
Oh my goodness.
Salmon.
So she was told that, like, the night you consummate your marriage, you need to take the man's semen and do a cross on your forehead. This will prevent them from cheating.
What? It's a lie.
Wait, just take a moment. Let's be quiet.
Bro, if that is not the most dodgy,
that thing is like
freaky. It's simultaneously dodgy and freaky.
No, baby, there's no freak. For me, it's just like.
And she said she had to do it secretly.
No, she didn't do it.
She did.
No, she didn't.
Fam, she did.
She didn't. She told me she didn't. No, she did not.
Okay, I'm confused now.
She did not. She didn't do it. She got the advice. The friend is the one who did it.
Okay.
So the friend did it.
Yes, because obviously, I mean, I did it, fam. It worked. He's still with me. He's not doing anything. It's working. You do it. The person was given the advice did not.
There's some dodgy witchcraft type
did
stuff.
not do it. He says that she herself thought, because now, so baby, what happened? No, I can't even imagine.
You don't have to give us details, but somehow
no.
that fluid semen was collected at some point.
Liquid.
That liquid was collected at some point, right? And the cross was drawn at some point.
So did you like go to the bathroom? That's scary. That advice came out of the mouth of a person. And she, the friend, probably heard it from someone who she also trusted.
Bro, do you know how hilarious that is?
That's the worst.
While you're enjoying this thing, you are thinking, yeah, I need to collect this thing after. I could draw this cross.
No, this was bad.
The reason why we brought this up, right, and as a comical point, is to say that you have to be very, very careful or wary of the people that you allow to speak into your relationship.
Oh, yes.
Now, not to say you need to become an know-it-all that takes no one's advice.
Yeah.
But what we are saying is that whenever you allow someone to give you advice, you have to weigh it, right? Use your own brain. Be logical about it and also determine, is this person wanting the best for me? Is it something that makes sense?
Baby, sometimes people package things in a way that they're telling you that it's for the best.
Because
we have a choice.
Even us, like we give you a disclaimer every day.
Yeah,
to say that whatever we are giving you as advice or whatever we're giving you as experience and stories is based on our experience.
Yeah.
So there's always a possibility that you would experience something different to what we've experienced. So always leave room to take or not take the advice. So we just wanted to go through this. I'm sure there's a multitude of other advice out there in the universe.
Yeah.
So feel free to comment in the comment section. Let us know if there's any brand new stuff we didn't speak about.
If there had to be like the most repetitive comment here, it's about males cheating.
Men cheating.
Wow.
So apparently men are cheating a lot. So we need to fix that. Don't forget to like. Ow. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Click on the notification bell so you can become part of the notification gang. You'll know when our new videos are out. We loved making this video. Thought it was quite cool, quite fun. So please don't hesitate to slide in the DMs via Instagram. Look for it, Angie_Olie. And yeah, we love to see your comments. We love to see it. We are on our way to 500. We're doing quite well. And yeah, that's it from me.
That's it from us.
Is it from you as well?
Yeah.
You're not gonna tell us what to do to fix men? No?
No, I'm not gonna tell you.
Okay, bye.
I crossed 1,000 borders just so I can be with you. Loving you's a mission, but I'm ready. 1,000 borders just so I can be with you. This love I got is nothing to be played with.